Chair Powell, I was pleased to see that the U.S. Coin Task Force released their report on the state of coin a few months ago. The report notes that the Federal Reserve and U.S. Mint will be jointly contracting with a third-party consultant to review the coin supply chain and develop recommendations to improve it. Chairman Powell, could you provide us with an update on what the Fed has learned from its review of the coin circulation issues that occurred during the pandemic?
So we know that the flow of coins, the natural flow of coins in the economy slowed down a lot because people were staying home and that kind of thing, and they may have switched to non-coin-based means of payment. And we feel like that, the evidence is that that's continued now. People are paying electronically and things like that, and coins are sitting in jars and on people's desks and at home, and they're not circulating back into the banks and thus to the retail stores. And so we're working on that. We're working with the Mint. We're working with all the stakeholders in the coin ecosystem to try to address this problem, and we're well aware of it.
So it seems to me that what we learned from that is that it's probably necessary to have a greater reserve of coins if there is such an interruption in the future, so that commerce is not indeed interrupted. Would you share that broad view?
That sounds right. I'm not an expert. I will say it feels like we need more coins now because more of them are sitting in people's homes and pockets, and they're not flowing back to where retailers in particular need the flow of coins. So that sounds right to me.
On a related note, could you speak about the importance of maintaining cash as a viable payment option, particularly for those that lack or don't have access to traditional financial services?
We think it's absolutely critical because there are people who don't have credit cards. Many people don't have credit cards. They don't have good credit, and they need to be paying in cash. And when stores are not dealing with people who don't have cash, it's a serious problem for those people in the economy. We have it at the Board of Governors, and you see it elsewhere because most payments are now taken care of by credit cards, and it's very efficient, but we need to be looking out for people who use cash.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Good morning, friends. New checks are arriving for many Americans. As the crisis continues to cause prices of groceries and housing to soar, lawmakers are finally ready to send out new relief payments. This would be a fourth round of stimulus check for hundreds of thousands of Americans. But friends, there is a deadline to take action and claim this relief by. So please make sure that you watch until the end of this video. Also, in 3 days, I will be announcing 2 winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you'd like to enter the weekly giveaway, friends, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, my friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Grocery shopping lately has been very costly for the average American, and many price increases at the supermarket have been explained by ongoing inflation. The food at home category was up a record-making 13.5% year over year in August 2022. That's an increase not seen since the late 1970s. According to the latest Consumer Price Index report, numbers have come down since then, especially the past few months, with food at home now sitting around 10.2% and overall inflation cooling to 6%. So with inflation coming down, why are grocery prices still incredibly high and climbing? And why are pantry and refrigerator staples currently double the rate of inflation? According to Yahoo News, bread is up 22%, flour costs 21% more, and butter has increased a whopping 31%. It's a conundrum that has many guessing. Some blame corporate greed or price gouging at the grocery store for these price hikes. According to CBS News, food producers may be raising costs simply because they can. CBS News also pointed out a corporate watchdog group that has accused food manufacturers and retailers of boosting prices unnecessarily because that was more feasible at a time when consumers are braced for inflation. Tyson Foods doubled its profits between 2021 and 2022, while cereal and packaged goods giant General Mills reported their profits increase by 97% in 2022. Recent grocery store mergers are also resulting in monopolies that drive up these prices. If the Kroger-Albertsons merger currently on the table goes through, Vox claimed it would result in that new cooperative and Walmart together controlling 70% of the grocery industry. So these are real questions facing Americans who have made impossible decisions when it comes to feeding their families. A recent survey showed that nearly a third of families are skipping meals, eating less, or relying on food banks as prices have skyrocketed. Adding to the issue is that the fact that the crisis-era boost to food stamps have come to an end, leading to about $95 less per month to spend on food for millions of SNAP recipients. Though CBS News reported there could be improvements as 2023 continues with food price increases leveling out more around 8%, rather than the double digits that consumers have seen over the past 2 years. But friends, there is some good news. Extra money is heading out to eligible Americans from an $18 million fund, and it's scheduled to arrive by the middle of next month. In late 2022, the Richmond City Council in Virginia approved a tax rebate that's now being referred to as a 5-back program. That is because the city is returning 5 cents for every $100 that residents have paid on real estate property tax. The rebate is made possible thanks to $18 million in budget surplus for 2022. To qualify for the payment, you will need to have been a Richmond property owner who paid real estate taxes in full by the January 2022 billing date. Also, you must have been a property owner as of the second billing period of the fiscal year, which ended June 30th, 2022. Those eligible can calculate the rebate by dividing their total taxable property value by $100 and then multiplying that amount by 5 cents. Meanwhile, Richmond is not the only one in the country offering a rebate. In fact, the state of Georgia just approved a new income tax rebate worth up to $500. To qualify for this year's rebate, you must have filed both 2021 and 2022 taxes and currently live in the state. If you file on or before April 18, 2023, you can expect your cash by July 1st. South Carolina is sending out tax refunds of up to $800 for those who filed their taxes by the February 15th extended deadline. Recipients must have a tax liability to receive the payments. Those with a tax liability below $800 will receive a rebate equal to that figure. Those with liabilities of $800 or greater will receive that exact amount and no more. Well, my amazing and most beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. Thank you, dear friends, for being part of this community and for being here every single day. To say thank you, to show my appreciation, my friends, I will be announcing 2 winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway this coming Friday. If you would like to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.